And then, oh, hang on. Whoa. I had one more story to talk about. We're not done just quite yet. Here it is. Let me get this queued up for sound. This is the video that I was talking about yesterday, if you were watching the show, that, after the game, Tua was a little down on himself, and the offensive lineman just comes up, hey, why are you upset? We just won. So I do want to kind of go over this a little bit, because we're going to have to talk about this narrative that Tua's auditioning for 10 games. It just truly, it's frustrating to me, because I don't see what everybody else is reporting on with their sources. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So we are going to have to address this just a little bit. I'm going to be talking Ryan Fitzpatrick for a couple minutes as well at the top. So let me cue this up for sound, and that will be good to go to dive deep into this Tua's only auditioning for 10 games narrative, because it is truly comical in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I am. I've got some good evidence to back it up. So here we go. Let me cue this up for sound. Bingo bango. May have echoed there for a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll see what it was in post. But here we go. So this is an offensive lineman coming up to Tua after the game. The game's already over. The final score right here. So the game's already over. This is what this man is saying. Here we go.
Hey, we got it. I know, hey, dude, we played 17 plays in the first half coming off a bye, bro. Your first start. Proud of you.
Proud of you. Handshake. Love that. Tua respects him. He pats him on the back. And let me run this back a little bit.
Proud of you. That's dubs right there, dude.
That's dubs right there.
You have to savor a dub. It's too hard
You
to
have to
beat.
savor a dub.
Savor a dub. It's too hard to win to be.
It's too hard to win. You have to savor a dub. So, I mean, Tua's teammates all love him. They all respect him. They want him to succeed. They're coming up to him after the games, be like, hey, man, yo, cheer up a little bit. Okay, you didn't perform well. We got the win. This is a team game, my man. Hey, you did everything that you needed to do to win the game, and we won the game. Yes, you didn't have 200 yards passing. Yes, you were like 50% completion percentage, but hey, this is the first game. We ran 17 plays in the first half off a bye. Hey, no need to get down on yourself, man. You just won a game as a rookie quarterback in the NFL week 8. This isn't week 1. Everybody else has been playing, 7 games. You come in, you get the win. Hey, cheer it up a little bit. So that's what I love about it. Brian Flores is, his culture here in Miami from last season, building that winning culture, building the respect. Everybody's buying in. The linemen are, blocking and playing for their lives to protect Tua, the quarterback. And I just love the camaraderie here in Miami after a win. Hey, no need to be down, baby. We got a dub. So absolutely love this. I don't think this is an audition for Tua, y'all. Everybody loves him. Everybody speaks highly of him. Everybody thinks he's great in the locker room. He's a leader. He's a great quarterback. So I'm not buying the narrative that this is an audition for Tua. And let me stomp out this narrative that Ryan Fitzpatrick was red hot. I've been watching, ESPN and Fox Sports and, some other commentators that we all know of, on Fox Sports 1. We all know what I'm talking about. That saying that Ryan Fitzpatrick is red hot and there was no reason why he should have been benched, and I was literally going mad. I was like, what are we saying here, folks? So let me just dive a little bit deeper into Ryan Fitzpatrick very quickly and his red hot start. I already went over this a little bit, maybe 2 weeks ago when the story first broke and when Tua was going to be starting officially. But just look at all these interceptions, folks. 3, 5, 7. Look at these touchdowns. 6, 8, 10. So 10-7 touchdown to interception ratio, not good. The completion percentages were decently in the wins. I will give him that. But let's look at these losses, because the losses are 100% his fault, folks. So the fact that we're saying that, Ryan Fitzpatrick was red hot for starting 3-3, that's red hot to y'all. 3-3, 500 record, throwing multiple interceptions. That's red hot to y'all. Okay. That's red hot to y'all. All right. Now I know where your red hot bar is, because mine's a little bit higher than 3-3. I'm sorry. So I've got the drives here. Let's go through this. Week 1 against the Patriots. And you may be saying, yes, he lost the first 2 games, but he won the last 2 games. We'll get into all that, folks. Trust me. I'm not saying that, he lost the first 2 games, so, that's why he's not red hot. I've got arguments for everything, folks. Do not worry. So here we go. The first week against New England. Let's look at just a drive summary, folks. We know he throws a couple interceptions in this game. 3 interceptions, no touchdowns. Is that a winning stat line? Because it's not. So here we go. All right, Punt on the first 2 drives, can't get anything going. Patriots go and score a touchdown. Now it's 7-0 going into the second quarter, right? So what does Ryan Fitzpatrick do after, allowing a touchdown on defense? Well, he goes and throws an interception. Is that how you want to answer a touchdown drive, by throwing an interception? Luckily, our defense was able to hold the New England to a punt, so we didn't give up any points on the turnover, luckily for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Now he goes down on a 10-play drive and scores a field goal, cuts the lead down to 3-7, down 3-7. Absolutely fantastic. I can get behind that. But then what do you do when you have a chance to take the lead? Our defense just forced the Patriots to a 3-and-out, and we're down 4. And what does Ryan Fitzpatrick do? Oh, he goes and throws an interception. And once again, our defense has to clean up the mistakes and force a missed field goal attempt. So the defense is once again cleaning up for Ryan Fitzpatrick. He also cleaned up for Tua. I'm not saying that. Our defense is a main part of why the Dolphins are good, but we're focusing on the narrative that Ryan Fitzpatrick was red hot. All right. So, no touchdowns in the first half, had multiple opportunities to go and take the lead here. We only gave up 7 points in the first half. That's a win defensively in any game. For any team, that is a win. Holding your opponent to 7 points in the first half is an absolute win, and Ryan Fitzpatrick could not take advantage of it. Unfortunate. And when he did, he threw interceptions. Not great. All right, so now we move on to the second half of this game. Dolphins down 3-7. Patriots come out of halftime and score a touchdown, lead at 14-3. Now, what does Ryan Fitzpatrick do to answer that touchdown? A 3-and-out. And then he's able to take advantage of a turnover and go down for the touchdown, so I will give him that. Our defense gives up a touchdown, so now we're down 21-10. And what does he do? Trying to come back, another interception. And now where was this one? It was in the end zone, folks. We were on 3rd and 6 on New England's 10-yard line. He throws it to the end zone, and that's an interception. We could have been down 3 with 1:36 seconds left. We could have attempted an onside. I'm not saying we would have won this game, but we wouldn't have lost by 10. We would have been competitive if it wasn't for Ryan Fitzpatrick being red hot, throwing 3 interceptions in this game. So 100% on Ryan Fitzpatrick. A loss here. Now let's go to week 2. Once again, was he the reason why we lost this game? Yes. So here we go. Bills come out and score first, 7-0, and then we are able to kind of answer. So well done. I will give them that. A decent drive here. 7-7, tie it up. Then the Bills go up 14-7, and Ryan Fitzpatrick can't answer. Unfortunate. And now Bills are still scoring. They're scoring field goals, and once again, we're punting. So Ryan Fitzpatrick can't do anything sustainable in this offense in the first half, and then we end with a field goal to make it a 17-10 game competitive going into halftime. Out of halftime, we have to settle for a field goal. 8 plays, 58 yards, but the drive stalls, and we have to settle for a field goal. We hold the Bills to punt, and then we turn it over on downs. And was this Ryan Fitzpatrick's fault? What do we got here? 4th and 1 on Buffalo's 1-yard line. Ryan Fitzpatrick pass incomplete. That's red hot. Not converting 1 yard in the red zone. That's red hot. Okay. Ryan Fitzpatrick is red hot here. So they turn it over on downs. But then he comes back, and we're able to score a touchdown, go up 20-17. Absolutely fantastic. We've got the lead. But then Buffalo starts scoring, and then our offense is stalling again. 3 plays punt, and then Buffalo goes and scores again. And now there's only how much time left? We got 3 minutes left, and we're down 11. Ryan Fitzpatrick, he ends up, scoring a touchdown on the last drive, but, it's just a little bit too late. It's unfortunate. So he comes alive a little bit too late in the game. That's red hot. Unfortunate. So not 100% reason why. I mean, the defense still gave up 31. I will give him that. He didn't turn the ball over in this game. I will give him that. But, in the grand scheme of things, when you have a chance to go and take the lead, but instead you're going 3-and-out, you can't capitalize on this turnover to go up 14-7 before the Bills go up 14-7. In these punt, like in settling for field goal, 2 field goals, you couldn't sustain the drive here. Let's look at this 40 on 3rd and 9. To not settle for the field goal, Ryan Fitzpatrick pass incomplete on 3rd and 9. Not being clutch. That's red hot to some people. I don't get it, but that's red hot to some people. So that was the Bills game, just not really clutch. Turned it over on downs, not picking up those 3rd down conversions, having to settle for field goals. All right, now let's go to week 4 against the Seahawks. All right, what happened in this game? Well, he starts out the game with an interception in Seattle, coming on the road, gets a ton of momentum, short field, and they go and score first because Ryan Fitzpatrick throws the interception. Once again, we're punting, 3-and-out, not sustainable drives, not building any momentum in these drives, just 3-and-outs, not doing anything, settling for field goals. Field goal again. Let's check out these third downs. We got 3rd and 13. Ryan Fitzpatrick passed incomplete. That is a tough, tough down and distance to make up. But Ryan Fitzpatrick, he is part of the problem of not, having, 3rd and longs. 3rd and 3. Ryan Fitzpatrick passed incomplete. I mean, you can't pick up 3rd and 3 on Seattle's 11. That's red hot to some people. I don't know. So then we go into the second quarter, still settling for field goals only. We took 3 field goals in the first half, folks. Just not able to punch in for those touchdowns. And then we get an interception. And once again, coming out of halftime, we get the interception. And then we settle for a field goal. And then we settle for another field goal. Ryan Fitzpatrick, why are you not able to convert these downs? I mean, this was a 17-play, 8-minute drive, and it just stalls. How did it stall? Let's see it again. What do we got here? 3rd and 3, and we try to run it because we know Ryan Fitzpatrick can't pick it up. So we try to run it. That doesn't work either. And then in the fourth quarter, Seahawks go and throw a touchdown. Now they regained the lead 24-15, and we throw an interception. To try to answer that touchdown. And then they go down and score. Now it's 31-15. And then once again, I mean, Ryan Fitzpatrick down 2 scores. He gets, kind of a freebie touchdown, kind of at the last second. The Seattle defense is just backing off. They're like, hey, just run out the clock for us. You're down 2 scores. You're not going to touch the ball 2 times. So if you score on one of those times, it really doesn't matter because we're just going to get the ball back and then run out the clock. So this is what we're talking about with Ryan Fitzpatrick being red hot, folks. This is not a story. This is not an audition for Tua. We're 3-3. Tua's the better quarterback. We're going with that. We have a chance to win. Our defense is so solid. Our weapons are actually performing very well with kind of maybe an average quarterback of Ryan Fitzpatrick, the red hot quarterback of Ryan Fitzpatrick. Our weapons are actually performing very well with Ryan Fitzpatrick at quarterback. So we don't think it's going to be too much of a drop off with throwing Tua in there. So folks, I'm getting real sick and tired of hearing that this is an audition for Tua, folks. It's not. Yes, we have a lot of draft picks, but just because we have a top 10 draft pick right now, halfway into the season, this all of a sudden becomes an audition for Tua. I'm not buying it. Folks, do not buy this kind of hype of Ryan Fitzpatrick. He beat the Jags. He beat the 49ers when our defense kind of did what our defense did last week to help Tua out and make it easy for him. Defense, a lot of turnovers against the 49ers, setting up short fields so Ryan Fitzpatrick can actually capitalize, and be red hot in the end zone. And then you beat the Jets, but you still threw 2 interceptions and your completion percentage was only 67%. I mean, this is against the Jets, folks. What we saw Patrick Mahomes throw 4 touchdowns or 5 touchdowns and no picks. Ryan Fitzpatrick throws 3 touchdowns and 2 picks. That's red hot, I guess. I don't get it. All right, let's digress